The National Gallery of Canada in Ottawa is a brilliant glass and granite building created by architect Moshe Safdie in 1988. The building is situated in the heart of Canada's capital, looking over the Parliament, the Ottawa River, and the Gatineau Hills. The NGC's exterior is harsh and impeding. The interior spaces are grand, with 42-meter-high and southwest-facing windows, extending from its entrance through the colonnade and into the Grand Hall. Safdie created a dynamic experience for the viewer to enter into the gallery through the Grand Hall. Since the Grand Hall has maximum exposure to sun, retractable mechanical curtains are used for shading, made up to resemble a kaleidoscope or the shading underneath a massive tree. The gallery spaces are naturally lit by central skylights, allowing the light to extend into the vast rooms. Misheng Contemporary Art Museum in Beijing is a beautiful, newly renovated gallery by Studio Peizhu in 2015. The building was originally constructed in the 1980s as an industrial area, so the architect respected the simplicity and reality of the industrial building and allowed it to contrast with the clean attitude of contemporary art. Zhu Pei constructed this building by challenging the typical gallery space pattern of the white cube and replacing the spaces with open rooms of different dimensions and shapes. Angled louvers permit light to stream in from the glazed roof ceilings of each gallery space. In addition to the indirect lighting, panels of glass cover the entrance along one facade of the building. The natural lighting of the Misheng Contemporary Art Museum is phenomenal, as it opens the spaces and creates gentle movement from one room to another. There is a sharp contrast between the Misheng Contemporary Art Museum and the National Gallery of Canada, as their use of materials and glazing options differ drastically. While the Misheng Museum chose simple white walls and louvers to prevent major light exposure, yet maintain gentle illumination, the NGC opened its massive spaces, allowing impunitive and direct light into its walking areas. The NGC feels more intrusive and intense. The relationship between its harsh concrete skeleton and colossal windows provide an industrial impression, while the Misheng Museum uses its original industrial background as a means to create a gentle flow with intense geometry. Both spaces have achieved incredible use of natural light in their general spaces as well as gallery areas through skylights and shading devices, yet the Misheng Contemporary Art Museum is calm and continuous, and the NGC is intimidating and challenging.